Neighbors, what's up, my neighbors? Welcome to Crush Hour, a What's Up, My Neighbor production owned by R1 Game International. You're on the mic with the midday maniac, Funky White. That's funky with a PH because I'm balanced, and today I'm feeling all right. Welcome to the Big Bounce Back. Yeah, all positive stories about bouncing back from something negative or something tragic and coming back to a better place in life. We got some great stories about this today. We got our new East Coast reporter, Mobley Mayhem. He's going to be in the house. We got our buddy Bo from down in Florida. Great story about dying, coming back to life, the punishment and the justice of the story that he was involved in life. That's a big bounce back. We'll talk about the big bounce back of our show, because it's made a bounce back 3 times and never again will we bounce back. So this is it right here. And then we're going to get to the smoke sesh today. We got a great sports as we head into the ALDS, NLDS game. And I'm going to let you know right now, the show is sponsored by Northside Tavern, 420 brand Silly Water, and Sticky Tips, along with all the other commercials out there. Discount Airlines, donate a car to the veterans. We're coming along, guys. We got partners, affiliates, commercials. Everything is go. We're ready to launch. We're waiting on 1 or 2 more things. So thank you so much for everything you're doing. We have reached 10,000 views on YouTube, but I need that to be 10,000 subscribers plus. So keep jamming, keep watching the YouTube videos all the way to the ends, and somewhere in the last 10 minutes is where we will announce or put a secret about what's coming next on the A-list or the big name status for What's Up, My Neighbor, or where we will be going next. Quick announcement. I don't want to jinx my team, but if the Chicago Cubs decide to make a Cinderella run all the way, this show will go on the road for an entire week to 10 days. The road to Northside, the road to Chi-Town, the road to the World Series, baby. If it happens, we will go and we will do a epic mini-series on a road trip to the World Series in the city of Chicago. So that's coming up. We've got a lot going on right now. We do have an episode in November 1st. Unless we're in the World Series, we're going to be up in L.A. Well, my main man, Mike Marino, who's doing a show at Chateau, the Comedy Chateau, and we're going to sit down with Mike at an old shooting location of ours called The Truth, and we're going to chat, and we're going to spend the day with Mike Marino doing stand-up comedy in Hollywood, California. So that's going to be an epic episode as well, coming up at the end of this month. Guys, this is it. This is epic October for us, all right? Excuse me. One other thing I wanted to point it out, guys. Excuse me. I got to stop smoking that reefer. It was really cold this morning. I had to clear that out. Hey, anyway, another thing I forgot. I forgot exactly what we were talking about, you guys. Anyway, there's so much coming up. We're going to be on the road. We're going to have some guests. We're trying to get the live music going. We got a lot of good things going on. I want to appreciate and let you guys know we love you, man. Our fans matter, dude. You guys have us up on Amazon, Apple, Spotify, iHeart. You name it, the podcast is available. You're YouTubing it. You're doing it. But we need the subscribers to match that deal, all right? So don't forget, we need 1 million, and we need 10 million views, but I'm working on all of this right now. I'm loving it. What else? Where else are we available? YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. We're going to be all over the place. We already are. And the radio launch, we're on standby waiting for this to happen. This should be here before the end of the year, so I'm very excited. So thank you guys for everything that you're doing for What's Up, My Neighbor. And that's what we're going to talk about today is our big bounce back, you guys, which was an incredible bounce back all 3 times that it's happened. This is the 3rd time that you all are watching how I had to restart this at a different level and get all the way to the top. It's a progress project, so it's cool. But the first time we thought we had the location. It was a badass location. Was it going to be the number one? I don't know. The second location was pretty cool, but we had a shitty producer that first time around who burned us over some drama and claims he erased everything that we needed for the studio. So we had to start again. And we got a second location, which hopefully on November 1st, I'll be talking to you from. It's now the Sunset Comedy Rooftop Club or something like that. It used to be the Truth Hollywood. So we got in there. We were moving and I'm grooving and I met all kinds of studio reps. People wanted me for different shows other than what we were trying to do. And then boom, we had a great producer, a little snotty dude, but he was awesome at what he did. And boom, the pandemic hits, wipes out a $25 million deal. Producer dies in a car crash during the pandemic. And we lose all of that footage as well, which we could be already signed right now if we had any of that old stuff and the A-list celebrities like Khadijah Malika from the Kardashians, Position, Bone Thugs and Harmony. Like all these people had been on the show. So this is our last bounce back. And I think it's a big bounce back, especially because of how we were created, what we're trying to do. We are coming in on our third bounce back, and it's almost universal in my eyes that Hollywood is screaming for what our secret of this project is, but it's screaming for something different, like where we're headed and what we want to do with the sketch comedy. So the big bounce back for us is, man, there is no better time for us in Hollywood. I mean, can you imagine if we'd have dropped at the pandemic and then all the crap that Hollywood went through, all the shutdowns that they went through at that time? So even though it was a frustrating situation, both times we had to shut down in a 10-year time period, this is the third time, and now it makes a lot of sense. Like, literally, think about what I just said. We sign a deal, pandemic hits, boom, shutdowns, not able to focus, not able to say anything, too many political bullshit going on out on the streets. And so now here we are, our third time around, and we've got the situation in hand. We've got Hollywood screaming for what the secret behind this project is. And it's amazing to me. So I've learned to associate everything that's going on, and like they do with the games, like, a lot of the MLB players recently been talking about how their coaches use losses, and college football players today, we're talking about how their coaches use losses as lessons. So that's what I've learned to do, is use our two bounce back failures as lessons, so that our third time out, I'm in control. I'm the one filming. There's no way to lose all of this. It's backed up. We're in control. We copyrighted everything. We're flowing and going, so that when we actually get to the stage, we have a following behind us, which is you guys, who are doing amazing for us on all levels. I mean, we're getting hits all over the podcast level. It's just, I'm excited, and I'm glad that we waited, even though it was this long. I hope you guys can hear all this. I hope. I'm just sitting back from the mic relaxing. It's a nice, beautiful Saturday. The old lady's out doing some things, watching the Clemson game at the bar. Hi, baby. And we're just excited about where things are. So this is what we're talking about today, guys. Bounce back stories. We'll have a couple more. I've got an incredible one from our buddy Bo. Thanks to Mobley Mayhem for bringing Bo on board from Florida, who's got this incredible story about dying, coming back to life, how he was killed, who paid the price, and where he's at today. This is going to be an incredible story. I've got Mobley Mayhem coming in. He's got a good, funny story for us. Let him know he's an official cast member now. It's just content month, guys. This is where we're going to rock it. We're very happy that you're here. We're very happy that you've stuck with us this entire time, because you guys are amazing, man, and I love it. I love you so much. We're missing our Stevie O.B. I've got 6 minutes or so. We're going to have a nice phone call with him later in the episode. I'm excited. He's on his way out to the desert. Once he gets settled, we're going to get in there, get on the phone, talk to Stevie about what's going on with him, and then we're going to be back at Northside Tavern next Saturday morning live on that stage, and you never know who's going to come along. Again, watch each one of our YouTube episodes all the way towards the last 10 minutes of the episode, and you will find a secret about big things coming up, where we might be or who might be joining us right here on Crush Hour. What's up, my neighbor? This show is brought to you by Northside Tavern, 420 Brands, Silly Water, Discount Airlines, Donate a Car to Event. We're sponsored, baby. That's what I'm talking about. You guys stick around. We're going to be right back talking more about the big bounce back. Yeah, Funky White's in the house. That's Funky with a PH, because I'm balancing them all right. It's Crush Hour. Whoo. This is some hard work up in here, man. Oh. We'll save it for the sports segment. So I only got 2 more segments, and then those 2 this afternoon. All right, so you were just behind the scenes. I'm pre-taping some of our stuff today since we don't need to go live. It's easier to get these episodes like that. Thanks for tuning in, riding with me. Go Cubs, go. Sorry, Padres fam. friends. I love you guys, but it was our time. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to cut in the sports segment here after a little bit. Get that smoke sesh out of the way for you guys. And then I've got 2 interviews I'm going to pop in here later this afternoon so that this episode will be ready to cut, export, drop, and get it into your hands, on your eyes today on YouTube. It's another episode, The Big Bounce Back. I'm out of weed. Out.